Hello everyone, good evening. So today we're making egusi and okra. I'm going to start off by blending the onions. I'm not going to make it smooth. I prefer blending to slicing. So I'll mute so you can quickly blend this and we can make the egusi. That's where we're starting. So I'm just gonna press mute. It will be very brief. It'll be very, very brief. So now that we have our onion ready, let's start. So that's the pot we're gonna be using for the egusi soup. So egusi is melon seed soup. Okay. So I need that pot to heat up a bit. And while the pot is heating up, I'm just gonna get the onions out from where we blended it into now. Yeah. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining my live stream. We're making melon soup. Melon soup and okra. I'm waiting for that pot to be hot so that I can add the palm oil that we're going to be using. Okay, hold on. Thank you for joining. Thank you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Remember to like and subscribe, please. Okay. So that pot is looking like it's ready. Yeah. Welcome. Thank you for joining. So I'm going to be adding some palm oil. The palm oil is the first thing that would go in. Yeah. So I had this palm oil at home before. Remember, we used it the other day too for vegetable soup. So let's allow that heat up. So we're just gonna allow that to get a little bit hot. Yeah. Okay. Thank you for joining. How are you guys today? Happy Tuesday. Okra is very easy to make. That's why I'm starting with the melon egusi soup because it takes a while more to make egusi. So let's just allow that to get a little bit hot. Thank you for joining. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So I'm going to be adding. Okay, there's something there. Just gonna take that out, whatever it is. Okay, that looks hot enough. That looks hot enough. So, let me leave that by the side. So we can add the onions. Hi, how are you? Thank you for joining. How are you today? So we're just gonna allow that. We're gonna allow that fry a little. Okay. I will leave that, and then we're gonna blend the pepper we'll be using. Speak out, I can't hear you. No, don't move. Hi, thank you for joining. Chantal, how are you today? Where are you watching me from? So now that we have the onions inside the oil, the next thing we're going to be doing is we're going to be adding and blending the pepper. The seed for the ogbono poured out briefly. So let's just move the camera over. Let's move the camera over so that you can see what the pepper mix is. So this is the pepper we're going to be using. This is very hot. It's very spicy, chili. I'm sure you understand what I mean. So I won't be putting a lot of it, okay? I put just 3. I'll reduce the heat on the pot so that it doesn't burn. And then I'll be adding some crayfish to that pepper that I want to blend. Let me just rinse the crayfish out so you can add it, okay? Yeah. So that's the pepper mix. The aroma is already over the whole house. That's the good thing about onions. It has a very strong, what's it called? So I'm just going to be adding some crayfish because I don't have the dry one at home. I mean the dry blended one, and I feel it's a lot easier blending it like this with pepper. So that's crayfish. I don't need to add any water. Just going to cover that up, okay? I'll just mute so that the noise won't be in our faces, okay? This will just be a few seconds. There we have it. It's blended, it's ready. So we're gonna add it back into okay. We're back. So let's add the pepper that we just blended. Oops, please don't go in, don't fall in. Come on. Yeah. So that's the pepper and the crayfish. Okay. I reduced the burner earlier when we were blending the pepper, so I'm just going to increase that back. Okay, so we'll add all this to the pot. Hi David, how are you? Thank you for joining. Thank you so much guys for joining my live stream this evening. We're making melon seed soup and okra, but I'm starting off with the melon seed. That's egusi soup. Okay, so what I have in the pot is just palm oil with onion, plenty onions. So I'm going to be adding more onions now, because I should have added onions to that pepper that I blended now. I forgot to add. We don't need onions for the okra, so I'll blend the remaining onions now and then add it back to the pepper, okay? But that will be frying by the side. I'll be adding some locust beans, so you have the locust beans here. I just want to rinse that a bit, and then we'll add it to the pepper that is frying. This should actually have gone in right after the onions. Normally, it goes in pretty early. It's just like making vegetable soup. So, I'm still going to add it. We're going to make the other half for the okra, so I won't use everything. Yeah. I like the smell coming out already. The aroma, like my daughter would say. Aroma, not smell. Ooh, what is happening today? Wow. That was chaotic. I just poured the ogbono I was going to use for the okra. Half of it just peeled now. So I just move it to one side. I hope it doesn't spill again. I'm just going to leave it by one corner. I hope it doesn't spill again. Thank you everyone. Thank you for joining. Let me just clean this mess. It was the what's it called, that's peeled. I don't even know what this name. It's called ogbono, like the seed I want to use. I'll check what the English name is. Anyway, it just poured everywhere now by my side here, so just trying to quickly clean that off. Okay, thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. This is burning, so the aroma is already all over the place. Wow, I like that. Okay, let's blend the pepper. I'm adding some more onions to that. Let's just quickly blend additional onions that I want to add, because I don't need the onions at all for the okra. You can't add onions to okra. It's not going to go. So I'm going to mute briefly. Hang on guys, I'm just going to mute. So we're done. Yeah. So I'm gonna add this additional onions that I just blended now. And I'm gonna add stock so you can start cooking. Hi, how are you? Venezuela flavors, thank you for joining. How are you today? So what I'm doing is blending. I just blended onions. I'm adding it to my pepper base for egusi. So I started off with palm oil, and then I added some onions. I added pepper. But while I was blending the pepper, I forgot to add onions. That's why I just blended more onions to add. Okay. So now that we've added onions, let's go in with stock. Some people call it broth. Okay. So I'm adding the broth. I'll add everything. No, I'll leave a little so that we can mix the melon seed with it. I'm not going to use this stock for okra because it has onions. So if you can see the base, you're going to see that there are onions there. I can't add onions to the okra. Like I said, if you add onions to okra, it's not going to draw. Well, I'm using ogbono, so really it should draw. But you know those meats that you grow up with traditionally, they say don't do this. And then you're like, okay, they say we shouldn't do it kind of thing. So let's cover that to mix so that we can mix the melon, okay? Thank you for joining. Remember to please like this video. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So we'll cover that to boil and then we'll mix the melon seed together now. Let me just add the dry parts. Some more part of the onions are still here in the blender I used. So I'm just going to add that back into the blender. Yeah, because I don't want the onions at all when I blend the scotch bonnet for the okra, which we're going to do in a bit. So, okay. That's what this is called. So let's move it to the side and then I'm going to move the camera here. I'll close this on, it's on I8. I'll close that because I need it to boil a little, boil significantly. And then we'll start mixing the melon, the dry melon. I'll use that stock and a little bit of warm water. Yes, I'm moving the camera to where you have the melon seed. The dry melon. So this is melon. Let me focus the camera on the container I'm using. Got this. Got this. Yeah. So I have them in small tranches all over the. Sis, good evening. Kenniecooks, I didn't even see your join. Hey, Mama. Good evening, my people. Thank you, thank you, thank you. How are they? Welcome. Hey, Mama. Chi raised to power too. I'm not very energetic today. Yeah, but I promised myself I was going to get this done. So I have egusi in small ziploc all over the house. Don't mind me. So I'm just adding everything together. And I want a big pot of egusi. So thank you for joining. Good evening. It's late, so Starly, you should be putting the kids to bed at this time. You know my own kids, they're quite good, so I'm able to do all this James Bond because of that. Yeah, let me just clean here up a little. Okay, so this is the water. This is the melon seed we're using. Thank you everyone for joining. Thank you. The pepper is boiling or cooking. I only used scotch bonnet and habanero and onions and crayfish. Yeah, so let me add more warm water to this. Kenniecooks, how are you? Thank you so much. Thank you. I was very busy today at work, so I really didn't get a chance to really go on YouTube like that. I'm sure you went live, Abby. You need to eat properly. Come on, Mama. But now you had to learn from now. Home cooked meals. Okay. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not sure this will fill that pot, guys. So you know what? We still have one more pack. Yeah, of melon seed. This one. So let's add it. Let me just grab a scissors. I'll raise the angle of the camera a little, just so you can see what I'm doing very well. Is that clear enough? Is that angle? I'm on my own today with Stally and Chi. So I know what it means to do everything 100% by yourself. That's my condition today. I'm 100% alone. Okay, let me add that. I want a full pot. I will be giving out some. Yeah. Yes, I'm not making egusi job. I'm not from Ijebu, Chi. I'm from Oyo State. I'm just making regular Yoruba egusi. If that make, yeah, regular egusi actually. Let me not put any tribe to it. Yellow rice. Yes, so let me go and see which one is yellow rice again, people. Yellow rice. What is yellow rice? Okay, I think this looks, yeah. Okay, this is not bad. Yeah, this should fill that pot by the time. So the thing about melon seed is that it swells. Like it would significantly swell up and increase in quantity. No, it's not easy to cook alone, my sister. I agree. I agree. It's not easy at all. Okay, so now I'm moving the camera so that we can pour this. It's not very smooth, but it's okay. We're gonna add this paste to the pepper that is boiling. Once we add this paste, we'll add all the protein. Me, I don't have the energy to be doing. Let's say we want to make street egusi, like jama egusi. Does that? Yeah. Okay. So I'll pour this right into it. Let's move. Okay. So this is our pot of the pepper mix. Ooh. Yeah. So I added habanero. That's why. Oh, jeez. That's why it's red like that. Thank you, everyone, for joining. Thank you. Yes, I added water. No. Ijabu people, they will not add any leaf to their own. I'm not going to do that. So that shot you saw on my, that my shot I put up, that is Ijebu Egusi, 100%. Did you notice that there was no single leaf inside? That is how Ijebu people make their own Egusi. If I was making Ijebu Egusi, I'd have blended it with water. I won't even, this dry paste won't have been a thing at all. I'd have blended it with water straight up. Does that make sense? That's how they make Ijebu Egusi. I'll make it one of these days. It's very easy to make. A lot, very easy. Okay, man, let me see. Yeah. I just want to rinse. I don't like things wasting. Sorry, it's part of, it's just reflex. So I want to rinse out the bowl so that I get all the egusi out. I want a full pot. I'm going to be adding spinach and uziza to this. By the time it swells up, you'll be surprised at what quantity it will give us. Okay. I don't intend to stay long tonight. I don't have a lot of energy. I just want to make this soup for my, get it out of the way. So I'm going in with my fish. I'll be using all the fish for this because it's not a lot. It's been washed already. So I won't have any fish to add to the okra. We'll just use meat for that one. It's okay. Yeah. Now the shaki is soft. So this is shaki here, but it's quite soft, so we won't add it yet. But we have more protein. Yeah. So let's go in with all of that. Yes, sister, that's the difference. The difference is the leaf. That's the main difference. So what part of why this live is a little bit challenging, making live stream, is because you're trying to do live, you're also trying to get short clips for your other platforms. So in the past, I've not been doing that tagging. I think you do it. I've noticed that you're able to catch short videos. Me, I've not been able to catch short videos for, it's been quite tough. It's either I'm only doing live and then I concentrate on it. But today, I set up a second tripod beside me to be catching short clips. Let's see if I'm able to get something reasonable. Wish me luck. So now this is a lot of beef. Okay? I'm not going to be using everything, but I'm going to use something significant. And then we are using it for both the this egusi soup and what's the other one called? The okra. My son likes okra a lot, so I still have more boiled beef at home anyway. I think, let's see. Yes. Oh, you use one phone? Really? How do you do it? So you don't capture the process at all, the cooking process? Well, I'm trying for the first time. And of all days to try, is the day that I even don't have help. Anyway, I have all of you on the call. Ah, this pot will be full. So let's quickly season. We blended crayfish in, so we're not having crayfish anymore. We're just going to be adding salt and maggi. That's all you need for egusi. You're not putting, you're not adding curry and all of that. No, even your main thing should actually be the crayfish. Unfortunately, I'm really hard of crayfish. I'm managing what I have till I restock. So I can't be as generous as I would have loved to be. But it's okay. We'll manage what we have. So it's time to spice. Now, because we used stock, I have to be mindful. You remember we added a lot of stock to, what's it called? The pepper mix. So I have to be mindful of that in adding seasoning cubes. Thank you everyone for joining. We are making melon seed. Yeah, I added sister, I blended the pepper with crayfish before you came. So that pepper, the base, I added crayfish to it. And then I'm using this crayfish, this onga crayfish. Do you know it? That's what I'm using. The only bad thing about it is that it can be quite hard. It doesn't dissolve easily. Oh, okay. It proved me wrong. Please remember to like this live stream. Thank you everyone for joining. Please double click, double tap, and like the stream. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So we need to allow this to cook or to boil, whatever English works for you. Bottom line, it needs to be ready because this is in its dry, raw form. So we're going to cover this up, allow it to do its magic. I'm not going to have the shaki. The shaki is here behind, just there. So we're going to switch the camera to the next side and start the okra. Hopefully, by the time we make some progress with the okra, this one would have boiled enough. But hang on, it was just one maggi I added. No, that won't be enough. Let me add one more maggi to it. That one maggi won't be enough. Let me just add one more. I bought at the African store that maggi, but I'm adding, this is the normal maggi I use all the time. So let me just add this one also. Okay. Ooh. Yeah. When you have two tripods set up, I don't know what will be left of me at the end of the day. Hey. Yeah. It's as red as I want it to be. I'm so happy. And it was just very little, what's it called? Okay, I added jalapeno. So let's cover that. Before we move to the other side, let's blend the onions and the crayfish we're going to be using for the okra. So the base is going to be ogbono base. That's what I'll use. So I think a good way to start is, let's put the ogbono so that I can be cooking, and then we come back to blend the okra itself and what's it called, the okra and the crayfish. Okay, right. So moving to the other pot. This is the pot we're going to be using. I'm starting with warm water. That's a bit of water. Just need it to get a little bit hot. Yeah. So one of the tripod, the light just went off. I don't like, it's not bright enough. Okay. So I need that water to be hot so that we can add the ogbono. What's the English name for ogbono? Sister, the two, my people. I can't remember the English, but there should be an English name for ogbono. If anybody knows, help me. Okay. Yeah. So we need this water to. So normally I use palm oil, but I'm trying this water and see how it comes out. Thank you everyone for joining. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. I can't say that enough. Mango seed, mango seed. Thank you. Mango seed. Wait, as in normal mango that we drink. Is that where ogbono is made from? Hey, oh. Oh goodness. And the ogbono has just been pouring all over the place. The kind of disaster, catastrophe, I mean, what's the word? Chaos it has caused today. So guys, this is the mango seed. Is this water hot enough? No. Let me increase it a little. Normally, what do you guys use for your ogbono? What do you start it with? Water or palm oil? Bush mango seeds. Oh, okay. That's a new one. Bush mango seeds. I need water too. No. I need it to be a bit hot. So normally I use palm oil, but I want to try this water base and see. Bush, okay. Interesting. Thank you, thank you, thank you for joining. Thank you, thank you. We're making Egusi melon soup. Yeah. And we're making bush mango seed soup with okra. I should actually edit the caption to include that, you know. Bush mango seed with okra and spinach. And that egusi is burning, no, I'll reduce it. This one should be hot enough. Alrighty, let's start. If it's not hot enough, what's the worst thing that can happen? It will have cocoa. Oh no, the egusi is really burning. Thank you everyone for joining. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Yeah, good. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this is not bad. Thank you everyone for joining. Okay, I'll add a little more because hey, this thing is not drawing well. Oh. I've had it at home for a while. This bush mango seeds. See, doesn't look like it's drawing well. Okay, maybe I'm being impatient. Okay, we're gonna add water and then be patient. Yeah. So I'll cover this. I'll cover that. I had one tiny one I'd mixed to test it. So I'm just gonna add that to it. So let's quickly blend the Scotch bonnet we're using. More importantly, let's cover this. Allow it to boil a little. But let's check. We almost forgotten the egusi, the melon soup. Ooh, it's really burnt. So let's see. Okay. Ooh. Ouch. It really burns. But it's okay. So let me reduce the heat on it. I reduced the heat, but it still needs to cook. Like it still really needs to cook. Just gonna taste for seasoning. I hope it's not too spicy. I'm tasting on behalf of everybody on the call. Perfect. It's a bit chilly though. I told you guys that Scotch bonnet was quite hot. It was so tasty. Let's not forget to add this shakio. Anyway. Okay. Now we're going to blend the pepper we're using for the okra. It looks good. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Let me move the camera to this side so we can blend the pepper. It's just going to be what's it called? I'm only going to be blending this one, and I'll be adding this. I'll blend that, move it out, and then we'll blend the okra itself. I don't like to cut okra. I don't have the energy to cut okra. So I'm going to be blending the okra we're using. How does that sound? So let's start. I hope this is a good enough angle. Ah, but that's a lot. I'll leave it at just 3. That pepper is very hot. Let me add water to that crayfish. That's all the crayfish I have at home. So much. I'm getting more water into the kettle. I always like to have water in the kettle while I'm cooking. It helps the cooking process. It makes things faster in the kitchen. Let me see. Not like it's impacting the cooking directly. It just makes the process faster. So yeah. Okay, that's okay. So let's add the crayfish. Ooh. That's enough. I'm not sure it's showing well. Thank you. You are fasting. Please don't break your fast. The fast is for all of us. Don't break it, please. Continue to fast. Don't break the fast though. I'll blend all the crayfish. That ogbono has to be very tasty. I've not made okra in a while, and I'm really craving it. And already I'm salivating. I know the taste I want. So remember, guys, I said at the start of the call that for okra, I don't add onions to my okra. It's just one of those meats we grew up with that you don't add onions to okra. So this is my food processor. I have to mute so that you don't have all the noise in your all over the place. Okay, that's what we have. Okay, so let's go back to the pot of ogbono and see how that looks like. Yeah, we'll pass by the egusi to get to the ogbono. Ooh, guys, see what we have. I'm trying to get rid of the steam for the sake of my phones. Okay. Yeah, so let me add water. I'll add oil and water now, but let's start with water. I'm adding enough water. It's on purpose, don't worry, it will help. Yeah. So now let me add palm oil. That's my leftover oil that I've been using since. Is what I'll be using again. So I had a palm oil. Okay. But you don't need a lot of oil in okra actually. That's enough. And then let me bring that pepper we blended and add it. Thank you guys. Thank you everyone for joining. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Ouch. You're still gonna need a blender, so I can't put it away yet. But so me get a small, something small to use to cook out the pepper. You know, it's very small pepper. So, okay, found something I can use. Welcome, how are you? Okay, so let's add. So this is just scotch bonnet and crayfish. Okay. We're going to cover that and allow it boil so we can start blending the okra that we are using. Why am I excited about the okra? I've reduced the heat on the egusi completely. Okay. I'll add some Iru. Let's not forget that one. Let's add some Iru too. This is locust beans. Those are things I'm very generous with when I'm making my local soup. And then let's not forget seasoning. Salt. We're going to add all the protein we are using because this has to cook very well. But we're going to sit down and blend the okra we're using. I'm going to add that crayfish again. That crayfish is really on cubes. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you everyone for joining. Yeah, thank you. I should bring pounded yam. Yeah, it's very easy. It's very easy. I'm making curry with this. In fact, I don't even know. The egusi smells so good. Like the aroma is all over the place. So this is that crayfish billion cubes. I hope it dissolves easily this time because, like I said, okay, lucky me. Okay, moving on. Ooh. I've added salt. So let's have the protein we're using. Remember, we don't have fish to add. We're only going to be adding beef. So I'll add all of that right away. I won't add the shaki yet. It's the same thing that's applicable. I told you guys the shaki is very soft. So let's cover and I'll allow it to cook. So now let's blend the okra. Let's check the egusi. That egusi, I think it should be ready actually. I have spinach by the side there. Thank you everyone for joining. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Ooh. You know how we do this. Once I can't touch, it's okay. So you know what I'll do? Let me add the shaki now. I think it's good enough time to add the shaki. Yeah. Then I'll cover this and quickly sort out the spinach I'm using. Thankfully, it's completely defrosted, the spinach. So the spinach I'm using is just beside me here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add that to it and then cover it. So It's already been sliced. These are spinach leaves, guys. So let's turn that together. If that is enough, it should be enough. So I have uziza also beside me here that I want to have. This spinach doesn't seem to be enough, but I'm going to turn it off because I don't want it to overcook. So I put, this one is frozen. The uziza leaf is frozen. I'll put it in the microwave. I'll let it defrost and then we'll come back to add. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah, I want to add. So this is uziza leaf that I want to add, but it's frozen. So I'll put it in the microwave. Allow it to defrost, and then we'll add some. So the thing about this is that it brings, there's this flavor it adds to the food. So I put that in the microwave, run it for 3 minutes, allow it to defrost. Yeah. Okay. So I've turned off the burner on the egusi. It looks very colorful, Abby. Thank you. Even me, I like the way it came out. Like it, yeah. So what we'll do is we'll wait. We'll wait to add the other one. Since I'm not sure how that's gonna come out, I'll add some of that before I add more spinach if necessary. But for now, I've turned off the power completely on it. Thank you so much. Hi, thank you. Wow, wow, wow. How are you? Greeting from where? Oh, thank you for joining. Okay, so the spinach is still here. I left it. So let's blend the okra that we're going to be using. I'll leave that to open. You want to? So this is the okra here. I'm okay, thank you. Yeah. So let's blend this. I left the spinach. I still have the pepper. I know we're not going to need that pepper again, but I'm only one person. There's a limit to how the magic I can perform. So this is the okra we are using. It's all okra. So I'm going to be blending that. Hi, thank you Nelly for joining. How are you today? Thank you everyone. So I'll blend this okra now, but let's add it to, let's put the okra in here. I won't be able to run everything at once, so we'll have to do it multiple times. But yeah, I think that's a good enough quantity to start with, so we don't overwork. Oh, so I have to mute. You know the way we do it here. Here, I'm just gonna add a little more okra. I think there's still space. It still has a bit of space to take more. So yeah. Hi, thank you. You love egusi soup, but you hate cooking. You're not alone, don't worry. I have friends that don't like to cook too. So you're not alone. So for the guys that are just joining, this is the okra I'm using. It's frozen okra. You hardly get, there's no way you can get fresh okra here anyway. So it's frozen. This is my best bet. Blending. There's no way I can cut. The uziza leaf is ready, but let me quickly blend this first round before we go remove that from the microwave. Okay, so now I think I overdo. No, let's see. I'll have to mute so that, come on. Oh yeah, let me just quickly mute so we can So this one is going to be smooth, a little bit smooth, like smoother than the next round. Because the next round, what we'll do is make it a bit chunkier so that I can eat, like taste, feed on, like eat the okra itself. It's not even responding again. Anyway, let's go add it. Yeah. Okay, so moving on from our egusi. So for people just joining, ooh, how does that look, guys? Okay, let me just taste that. Yeah. Oh my goodness, guys, this is very good. Honestly, really good. Really, really, really good. So, and it's a little bit chili, which is not bad. So that's the okra. What I'll do is, if there's anyone that is too big, I'll remove it. I'm only one person, so please give me some grace if this is a little bit chaotic. Thank you, thank you, thank you, everyone. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Thank you, Sis Chi. Thank you, delicious. Thank you. Yeah, so I'm adding the okra. I'm seeing some very large, ridiculous chunks, so I'll remove them and add them to the next blend. Yeah, I won't make the blender this full for the next round. Okay, so this is not even as smooth as I thought it would be. So you know what I'll do, guys? I'll put it back and run this small quantity, this tiny one, but I'll turn off. So the thing about okra is like it cooks really fast. So let me turn this off so that it doesn't overcook. But we'll leave this. I've turned off the burner. Let's reblend this one, this current batch, and make it completely smooth. Completely smooth. And then we'll blend the next one. That'll be so smooth. But before we do that, we forgot to add the what's it called? The shaki. So let's quickly add the shaki. The shaki is well made, is well cooked already. So it will just cook with the okra. It shouldn't take time. The burner is off, yes, but it would cook. Don't worry. I'm not even worried about it. I just have to move the camera again to where we're blending. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. So let's move the camera so that we can reblend and make this make it completely smooth. I'll have to mute. Okay. This has to be completely smooth, and then the next one will blend. We will not make it smooth. Yeah. Thank you, everyone. Good. I'll have to press mute so that the noise is not in your faces, okay? It will just take a few seconds. Perfect. So guys, see what we have. You see that? I like this. So let's move back. We'll pass through the egusi to the ogbono. That's the ogbono for the okra. Yeah. Thank you, everyone, for joining. Thank you. So that's what we have. Very smooth. So we'll still blend the remaining one. I'll turn the fire back on now because I turned it off before when I went to blend. And then, okay, let's add that. Okra doesn't take time to cook at all. That's why I'm being careful with the power, fire, whatever. Turning off the burner from time to time so that it doesn't overcook. Get what I mean? Yeah. Okay. Okay, so we'll turn that. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for joining. Thank you. The microwave is beeping because of the stuff we put inside for the egusi. We'll check on it, but let's blend. Oh, guys, see that? It's coming together really nicely. Can you see? Ooh. Should we add spinach or uziza to this, or should we just leave it? Okay. Let's quickly blend the other round. Let's blend the remaining okra. Okay. Yeah. So this is what we have left to be blended. Let's put that in. I'll leave a little just for home use. I won't blend everything. Yeah. Okay. Should we blend this very smooth? Huh? You love it. Easy way. Yes. Should I blend it very smooth? What do you think? Or a bit chunky? Because I think we have some chunks already in that, what's it called? And because this is not as much as the first one, it will be pretty easy to blend. I should leave it this way. I shouldn't hard leave. Thank you. Thank you. I won't hard leave. Thank you. Okra. We don't eat a lot of okra here. Okay, so I have to mute and then we'll quickly run the blender again. It will only take a few seconds, guys. Voila, we're done. So let's see what we have. This blender that suffered today in my hands. See that? What do you think? I think we did a very good job. So let's move again. moving. Okay. Our okra is actually 80% ready. It's so colorful. Let's add the last round. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for joining. Remember to please like, and subscribe. We like to vibe here. We like to cook and vibe. I mean, life is really hard as it make it be. So, you come here, you cook. And then you vibe and you connect, you know. So, let's add the remaining okra. Just want to put everything back inside. And like I said, it's just me by myself. So if I'm a little bit chaotic, give me some grace. Give me some grace. Okay? Thank you everyone for joining. The blender is the microwave is there buzzing, beeping. Can you just tell the microwave to calm down? There's only one person. Come on. Give me some grace. Take it easy. Take it easy with me. Take it easy with me. Let's clear this up a bit. Okay. Yeah, we've made very good progress. I'm so happy. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you. We're almost done. Okay, so let's see what we have. Ooh. Our okra is ready. Our okra is ready. Our okra is ready. Our okra is ready. Please give me a thumbs up if you like this okra you're seeing. Come on. Give it up to us. We did it. Ooh. And it's not oily. And it's still, can you see? Even though I was worried about. Wow. We are almost done. Don't worry. You know that I don't need to dishing the food will take time. I need to sit down on the floor and eat. The okra. So once it's ready like this, I'll just make curry. I think I have one cold curry somewhere. So There's no need to add any leaf. It's just going to bring it down. I think it's just okay the way it is. And I like the fact that we put in the hard protein early enough, so it kind of looks ready. It came out well. Thank you. So the uziza leaf for the egusi. We are almost done actually. I just brought it out of the microwave now. So let's see what we have. Camera. Oh yeah, move to bed. Oh yeah. It's okay. Ooh. Yeah. So this is the uziza leaf. Let's see. Thank you, Starly. You've not. Hey, you should go and sleep. Oh, it's past 9. You know you're 1 hour ahead of me. You should really go and sleep. I still have the spinach in the what's it called? So, and I turned off this because it was burning. Remember? So now let's see. I'm not going to use it. It's very strong. Uziza has a very strong what do you call now? Flavor, aroma elements. So I'm just going to put a little bit. Let's turn and see what we have. Yeah, I've turned on the corner because I still want the green to come out a bit. That's why the spinach is still beside me. Thank you everyone. Thank you for joining. No, you can still take more vegetable. So you know what? That spinach that we kept, let's add the spinach. Or what do you guys think? Spinach or uziza? Which one? Spinach or uziza? Or both? We can do both. So I'm adding a little bit more of this because I'm not seeing it. It's not showing very well. But like I said, the smell is the aroma is strong. So let me add more spinach. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining, everyone. Thank you for joining. So let's see how it looks now. If we need to add more vegetable, I honestly think it's okay this way. Yeah, I really think it's okay this way, so that the vegetable does not. I think it's okay this way. Yeah. What do you guys think? Yeah. Yeah, I believe it's done. It's done. Yeah. Should we make the gari so you can have a lovely thumbnail? Or shall we call it a day? Thank you so very much, guys. At this point, it's okay, right? Thank you. How long have we been on for? Ooh, okay, about now. Alright, guys, so let me go and make gari. Sit down, stretch my body, and eat this food in peace. Okay? Thank you, everyone, for joining. This is where we call it a day. I appreciate all the love. I appreciate all the support. Please remember to subscribe and like for more videos like this, okay? Thank you to everybody. I did it, sis. Thank you, Sister Chi. Thank you, the two Sister Chi. Kenniecooks, my boss, my teacher. Mwah. I'm blowing kiss to you. I did well. Thank you so very much. Bye, everyone.